Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Crazy Cool Me, aka Ursula, and I'm back with a third trimester update or recap of what's been going on. So by the time you guys see this video, I'll probably be about 38 weeks, going on 39 weeks. So still third trimester. I'm in the third trimester now. I'm 37 weeks in. Yeah, 37 weeks, 6 days currently. But by the time you guys see this video, I'll be 38 weeks, going on 39 weeks. So still, if she was to come today, then the baby will be fine. So baby is doing perfectly fine. Right now I am seeing the doctor once a week, and today I went to the doctor actually today. Today's December the I can't keep up with my dates, but today is December the 8th, and I actually went to the doctor today, and so everything's going fine. We're just, making sure the baby's fine. So this is my second week seeing her for every week. So I'll have to see her next week as well to see how we're going. And I think I set my due date. I'm not sure if I told you guys, but due date is December 23rd. So getting very close to the due date, getting very anxious, and baby is already descended or engaged, or she's head down. She has been doing well, and like I said, the baby is head down. She is ready, okay? She's getting prepared and ready, and that brings me to my next point, and what's been going on with the third trimester is pelvic pain. Yay! So, or lightning crotch, I think those two are the same, but when the baby gets head down and more in the pelvic cavity, then you feel this pressure, and I definitely have the lightning crotch where it just lights up. It's a very sharp pain. It's spontaneous. It just comes and then it goes. It doesn't last long. So I've been having that, and then even in the second trimester, as the baby is growing, I've been having the pelvic girdle pain as well, because the joints are loose, and because of the hormones getting ready to deliver, and so I've been having just pain with that anyway. So that has increased. So my waddling has increased. I cannot walk straight, so I've been waddling because of just that happening with the body. So that's what's been going on there. And I've also had some false alarms, and I think I told you guys in my second trimester recap. Make sure you guys click above there to see the second trimester recap. But when I said I was having some practice contractions or Braxton Hicks, so I still have those, but it got a little intense. I think it was that Saturday after Thanksgiving, so it got really intense to where I didn't know what was going on. And this is, if you saw my labor and delivery story with my first child, I had a C-section because of preeclampsia or high blood pressure, and also the amniotic fluid was a little low, and so we had to make a decision. It was an emergency C-section, but just had to make the decision what was safe for the baby and I. So I didn't experience labor because the inductions failed. But anyway, so this time I am experiencing all the contractions. I am experiencing this for the first time, so I feel like I'm a first-time mom in that aspect, where I'm feeling things and I'm not used to. So I was feeling, I had the Braxton Hicks, but this time it was a little bit more intense, a little bit more uncomfortable. So I didn't really know what to do, and I had talked with my doctor think the week before, I was seeing her 2 weeks at that point. But I talked with her, and she said because of my previous C-section, she wants me to be careful because, when you have a C-section, there is a risk of uterine rupture, because, they cut there at the uterus, and, any pressure or, a significant amount of pressure down there can cause rupture. So I wanted to always be careful. And she said, if you feel anything or you feel uncomfortable or uncertain, call. So I called the doctor, and they were saying, well, just go to the hospital and have a labor check. So that's what I did. It was a false alarm. I was having contractions, so they did confirm that, but it wasn't enough to change the cervix. So it wasn't a true labor. She'll say it was more like false labor or practice labor. So it wasn't enough. My cervix, they checked my cervix, and it was still hard and closed. So I wasn't having her then, and that was fine. It was just a little scary, but just false alarm. But you want to be careful. You want to always be safe than sorry with the situation. Like I said, especially if you had a previous C-section, you want to be careful. So that was my false alarm, and I've just been just keeping track of my contractions and their intensity. I do have a contraction tracker and all that, and I've been having them, but they haven't been as intense consistently, nor have they been 5 minutes 5 minutes apart, things like that. So I've just been keeping track of that. And what else? Okay, other things that in the third trimester, I would say more resting. I've gone back. I'm not as tired as I was in the first trimester, but definitely a different type of tired. Your body just knows, okay, get this rest because you're gonna need it. However you're gonna deliver, you're gonna need the rest. And then obviously taking care of the baby, you're gonna need rest. So I've just been resting more often and trying to put my feet up whenever I can, and doing less of chores and stuff, trying to mentally let it go, because I don't know, I love a clean home, try to keep it clean. It's hard to do that with a toddler, and a husband. But, just trying to keep it's clean enough for my sanity. So, or just letting little things go, and asking for help, obviously, and asking for assistance, with cooking, cleaning, taking care of our toddler, things like that. So I've been trying to rest and, get ready, prepared. But it's kind of still hard because you're uncomfortable, because you're having contractions. And that brings me to my next point. You have insomnia. So even when I'm trying to take a nap, I'll get maybe 20-40 minutes nap, and then I wake right up. Either I'm having a contraction, or she's kicking, or she's kicking my bladder. It's just a lot. So, and that's another thing, when the baby's head down and ready, you can breathe better because she's no longer high up, but your bladder is just gonna suffer. You have to pee every 5 minutes or so. Literally, you drink a sip of water and you have to pee. So that's another thing with that. But yes, so trying to rest when I can. I do sometimes at night, because of the insomnia, I'll take a sleeping pill or something just to help me rest, and that has been approved by my doctor. And so you can talk with your doctor, see what helps you, because you want to be well rested, and not feel just so overwhelmed and tired when you wake up. And another thing I've been nesting. Nesting is just getting ready, getting everything prepared for the little one. It's just so, it's so interesting how your body just knows what to do and just gets you prepared. Because right now I can't focus on anything. I don't even know what my name is. I'm just focusing on getting the baby ready. Oh, I gotta get her this, gotta get her that, we've already got our nursery together. Just putting together little things, got her clothes, got her, diapers, wipes, all these toiletries and things. And we already had the baby shower, got that out the way. And so it's just the little things that I'm thinking of as I'm getting close to that point of, I gotta get her this and that. So I've been nesting and trying to get things ready for her. Have you seen that episode of SpongeBob where Squidward tries to pretend he has a fine dining establishment to impress his cousin Squilliam? Okay, and then how SpongeBob is supposed to be tasked with everything in the restaurant, and they have this little imagery in his brain that, okay, get rid of everything except for fine dining and breathing. Okay, that's how I feel, just nesting and resting. That's all that's in my head. I don't know my name or anything, so that's how I feel in my brain. It's just very limited space there to do or to think about anything else. So I do think about eating. My appetite has increased, I would say, but not to the point where I've been ravenous or anything. Just I want to eat. Okay, when I wake up, I want to eat. When after, I want burgers, lunch, dinner, maybe a snack or two. But my appetite has increased. I'm just hungry. I'm just hungry all the time. I feel like I'm hungry all the time. So I don't know. I eat and I try not to stuff myself because you get very uncomfortable when you stuff yourself. And even though she's not as high up and smushing my stomach to where it's a lot of discomfort, but I just try not to stuff myself because it's still the digestion is still a little slow because of the hormones and everything, and I don't want to deal with that. So, but then I'm hungry again. A couple of hours later, I'm hungry. But anyway, and that segues into my weight. My weight has been doing good. I will not let you know. I'm just kidding. I won't say my weight numbers here. I'll wait till after delivery and tell you what my weight is. But it is under 200. Let's just say that. It's under 200 because with my first child, I was over 200. About this point, I was over 200. So I'm doing okay. I'm doing good. But I'll let you know afterwards because, we're going to compare and contrast and we're going to get the weight down once the baby comes and, all that. And then, let's see. And then I don't think anything else. I think that's about it of the recap. I don't know, I'm hot all the time, but that's normal, and I'm just anxious sometimes about what's gonna happen and, labor, how's it gonna go, because also with labor, like I said with my last pregnancy, I did have a cesarean, and that was because of I wasn't progressing or anything, and I didn't even start to go into labor, so, and other complications. But make sure you check out the video. So this time, it's like I said, it's the first time for me for everything, for a lot of things, and a lot of things are new to me because of the birth experience the first time. So with this, we're just waiting. Like I said, December 23rd is the due date, but babies or anything can happen between that time. So we shall see if she is going to come, vaginally, if I'm going to deliver vaginally because I actually go into labor, or if we just opt for a C-section. So both of those options are on the table. For me, it's about safety, so I'm not adamant on either one. I did want to do a VBAC or vaginal delivery, and I know the risk of that. Like I said, with the uterine rupture, that is a risk, and I'm taking that into consideration. So, in safety for the baby and I, like I said, is paramount. So we'll see. So only God knows what's gonna happen, how she's gonna come. We just hope that she comes safely and that she's healthy when she comes, and so am I. That's my main concern as we get closer and closer. But we shall see. I will try to keep you updated on what will happen. I'm kind of anxious to see how she's gonna come into this world. But I'll let you know, guys. Let me know if you guys want to do I'd probably do videotape anyway, and do a labor vlog, delivery vlog. If I even go into labor, you'll see. But I will tell you all about it afterwards. And just continue to follow me on Facebook and on Instagram. I post little things here and there as well. Thank you guys for watching and for supporting. And to all the mamas, bless you guys. I hope you are having a fantastic pregnancy with all the ups and downs. You got this. We have this. We're gonna have a beautiful baby at the end of this. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.